Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's name it Fire Strike Hero. Here we go, man. Oh, I start leveling, yeah. Bit too much. And we're gonna like grab that princess pistol up. For the first time, that pistol is going to be carrying us for a while. Maybe I shouldn't have said that because that is just insane. Alright. Demo 1, 2. Use it over there. Make this move too. We're gonna go for the explosive strike. That is one of the hot starts. We might as well give some cunning now. I don't know if picking up this is gonna worth now after finding the rifle. Get out of my way, you fools. That rifle find though. The fucking rifle find is insane. I've been finding a cap every single time we are starting a 1 to 50 run. This one is blessed. Now we just need the movement speed, okay? Look at how it's destroying them. Let me know if the music is too loud, okay? Please. Thanks. Thanks, man. I'll give a couple of gunning at the start, just a couple, not many. Maybe like 8, maybe 5. Excuse me. That next level is pretty big for us, getting the AoE. Fire Strike doesn't have an inbuilt AoE other than Explosive Strike. So we're gonna max out the Explosive Strike first instead. Which is not next level, excuse me. Soonish. Soonish, in 2 levels in fact. Explosive was at 10, not 5. Maybe it is better to, like, instead of going for the mastery, just maxing out the Fire Strike and then respecking into it at level 6. In this case, might be better. So far I found 3 shields, I think, or 2 maybe. Can't resist. Like, overall this character definitely is going to be slower than some of the stuff that we played. You know, like Inquisitor, like Arcanist, Occultist most likely. Necromancer was really great at leveling as well. Soldier was like surprisingly good too. It wasn't great, but like surprisingly good. I was expecting like a lot less from the Soldier, definitely. We need to go to town and pick up the pots and all. Let's do it. Thank you. Open them gates. Alright, so we take some crystals, yeah? We take some pots. Use one even. We take some of that, maybe? Take some scraps, maybe? What else could we use? We could use Ancient Hearts, most likely, while leveling up. We could use the Mandates, the Reputation Increase Scrolls. And maybe pots. Heal and mana. No. Next level. May I speak to Barnabas? Since we are running with a rifle, it might actually be worth it to go for the 15th node instead of that one first. I'll check it out. Now we have just a little bit of AoE. That is going to be better if we can scale burn damage. Because this is pure burn. Spread some fire and dodge them in AoE rather than direct damage. The character is not going to be able to use the Riftstone like the other characters that we have been playing to 50. So therefore the movement speed is going to be even more important. We have like 1 devotion point so far. Gonna go for red for the fiend. Dynamite. That's a good idea. Should have taken some dynamite as well. If you're lucky, you don't need to take some dynamite from your bank. It depends. Sometimes it's like 3 on the first cave that you enter. In Act 2. Maybe will be. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like visit the bank once again anyways. It's fine. I'll give like 5 gunning at the start and that's about it. Rest of it is gonna go to physique so that like we can use the heavy armor pieces. It would be really great to like find some sort of movement speed boots just about now. Anytime would work. C4 is for the real deal. Asconio. You found the recipe that you needed, has, by the way, congrats, dude. What happened to the cat frame? Do you remember, like, the magical sound that we had yesterday on, at night, Sekina? That I said something slipped and dropped. That was it. That was it. Versus a single target. We're giving some more fire strike points for it. Wow, that drop. Okay. Great cleaver. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. Turn this quest back. Also, we can start the Fiend now on the left side. Yeah, I know you didn't hear it. You're sleeping. I don't know about that helm. We can start this one though. Too bad, we have gotten like a couple of items. 6% movement speed, guys. What is the name of that? Stalwart Leather. Coming to the rescue. Sounds good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Definitely. The radius of the fire strike, well, the explosive strike is really low right now. Dies there as well. Why don't you start with Crucible 10 Devotions? This character is just a taxi run to show you like what is more efficient to level with. That's about it. So this character is not going to be something that I'm going to be playing for real. I don't necessarily have like a late game build. It's just for the VOD. For YouTube content. When someone is, you know, I want to play some demo, let me see like what would be the better efficient way to level it up with. This is the way that I would level it up with. That's just the content that we are doing right now. Duh. If I'm taking a character seriously most of the time, and if I'm not feeling lazy, or if the character is not going to be extremely strong, I feel like starting with Crucible after doing a couple of levels and getting some devotion points in the Crucible is good. I think I do it almost on every single one of them. Maybe you don't necessarily need to do it on something that is inherently really tanky. Well, to be honest with you, Crucible is like that's the only thing that I use Crucible for. I don't like it otherwise. I'm glad that missed somehow. Because he's capable of hitting me hard. Gimme. What do you think? Are we gonna go for the Slith necklaces? Should we drop a portal over here? Let's do it. Trying to get some necklace, that's all. Low asset is more efficient. That is true, Wasabi. Not everyone would like to farm in low asset though. What do I need for you? 14? We found a level 14 item at like level 7 or something? Hey, that Searing Ember is actually something that we should consider. I think it was like level 7 even, if I'm not mistaken. Total damage and the crit damage. Alright, we're gonna rush for that one after finishing off with the Fire Strike. Slith necklace, need just one more. One more devotion point. 15 spirit man. Fancy ability over there, and this one requires more spirits from me. That's the armor apparently. Hey, we were lucky with the dude over here. A hatchet. Wonder is a Nier soundtrack. So it's a bit too fast in my opinion. Right now, it's a Stellaris soundtrack that we're listening to, Wonder. Sometimes play the Nier one as well. Really hoping we're going to be finding the last necklace from this place. The portal is still up. Wouldn't mind using it. Great axe. Hey. It's just refusing to drop so far. We have a chest piece. That is pretty sick actually. Instead of just cunning. I like you. So the next level, we could put like one of each and take like 2 auras. I think that's going to be good. And we found the last piece of the necklace. Doesn't it bother you that you end up collecting like necklaces and it turns out to be like a ring reward? Getting scammed. Hello. So even then, my damage is not so great. We have like almost maxed out Explosive Empire Strike. We will be one-shotting this guy with another leveling guy. We do need a weapon, that is the reason. And I think the component is a big part of this as well. Nice damage from that. Thank you, bro. Shield drop, another one. I am still looking at yellows. Most of the playthroughs, I close the yellows at this point, to be honest with you. Poison damage is fine. We kind of need to like find stuff that are giving fire and burn if we can. So 1, 2, 3. We put one over there, we put the other one over there, open them both. We're good. Next level we rush for the modifier. I'll transmute even. I think the auras that we just gained are pretty good, and we are gonna like try to max them both out. It's a bit more left maybe. But first the transmuter. And we will like commit into using rifles over pistols. I think so. Instead of finding like 2 items, finding 1 item is going to be my gamble, let's say. See if it pays off. That being said, we should definitely go for Kraken. I could just walk out. It's fine. 1 more devotion point, and we have an active. The road is blocked. Fuckers. Let's go this way. It's your lucky day, Mr. Cook. The mysterious algorithm, dude. Oh, please be open. So it's a good idea, like, complete the quests that we have, because like we have extra stash space, thanks to that. I haven't been doing this on every single character. But I guess Barnabas is giving you this. Nice damage, Malagant. Shoulders. The Searing Ember. It's actually completed, I'm using it. Yeah. Could have checked the rifle before using it. It's cold damage. Still a DPS upgrade though. Gonna need to use it. Could use the new ring as well. Or the right side, even though it has fire damage on it. club. A cannon. Maybe that's one? Honestly, like, you can definitely skip this quest, the one that I'm doing right now. Collecting the fabric. Especially if you like end up finding yourself a good chess piece. There's one to the left, there's none on the right side, I think. So maybe one more over top here. Belching eyeballs. Acid damage version now. Even without the component, it looks to be an upgrade. Any sort of like fire conversion rifle, and then we are going to be golden. For a really long time, in fact. Acid and poison. Loves with cunning. Getting an active now. Got Russian. Please don't kill me. See if this is gonna work good. Next thing that we can go is like Kraken, pretty much. Movement speed, attack speed, and while going for Kraken we can definitely take some builders that are giving me more movement speed and maybe even elemental damage. Something like Kendall maybe. I don't know. 3 points. The thing that is turning around me is fire lines. That is the fiend that we have just gotten. Let's go, Decent King. It's not bad, especially if you can like scale the fire in the early game. Later on, it is not so great. Damage doesn't scale so high. It is pretty good with like skeletons. It's all levels of the game, I would say. I kind of wish we found some boots and some rifle. Fire rifle. Let's go this way. Okay. Movement speed is more important, isn't it? Let's take this to like 11 as soon as possible. That layout though. Yeah, I'm gonna max out Divinity Flame first. just for the total speed. It's giving some attack speed, some movement speed. Total speed is such a cool stat in this game, honestly. Ah, it's just a 1 to 50 run, Grim doubled. So where do we go with this? This devotion, that is. Probably like the candle, right? Oh shit, there was a rifle there. Please fire. Aether damage. It's still a lot better than what we were using. Really a lot better. But it is aether damage. No, it's okay. I think we go for the candle. Hold up, hold up. I have no... Just like heal or something? A single target. Movement speed on the pens, give me that thing. Ooh yeah. Pick it up, pick it up. Hey Sufasi, welcome. What's the proc on the ground? It's the Fiend of the Devotion. The Fire Devotion called the Fiend. So, the Kraken requires green. We have 3 green, so we could get the rest of the greens from the candle. It's alright. Then it will require blue. I'm thinking of either the Sailor or Eel. I'll see. I think the Kraken is going to be a big one. Sailor gives like more movement speed to us, and I think movement speed is going to be the key to finishing this run as soon as possible. But it requires 4 points. Eel is 3 points alone. That was a shield. Once again. Arms look better. Same for those shoulders. Elemental damage on the shoulders, so scaling my fire damage as well. Wondering like how hard it's actually gonna be versus the Mr. Warden. We'll see. So far it's much more roughly start than the others. It looks like the Nightblade, doesn't it? From that mine, level 18. Doesn't look like it's possible though. Some claws with like health could use those. Let's do it. I was actually really close to leveling up as well. We should have definitely leveled up. That just like followed me or something, I don't know. Okay. massacre. Nice axe. 200 range with the lightning. I do need that. Drop some yellows over here. Where did it go? I do need that, dudes. There's a mace. It's on the top, huh? Okay. Requires more cunning of me. Heavy crossbow. With Aether once again. The gloves. A shield. I think we're done with the Act 1. Especially since we have done the Barnabas Cave as well at the start. You're welcome. We could remove this thing. Keep the augment on it. Thank you. We're going to be putting that into the oven. It's a rare thing, the cook is here, Mr. Alcom. Cheers. We good, I think. Almost 19. So we were talking about like dynamites, and I was also talking about having some movement speed stuff. Let's put like 5 of these. Let's take some dynamites, and we're good to go once again. I'll sell like pretty much everything in the bags. Those are looking much more offensive than mine, sure. I'll keep those chests. Cast speed. This one is the lightning damage one, but requires more cunning. Does actually require quite a lot more cunning. Let's give it a little bit more cunning. I'm not gonna go for Hulk anytime soon, so. More cunning, huh? It's still not enough, or 197. 5% HP, sure. A belt that we could use better than none. Yeah, sure. One more thing that I'm gonna pick up. Instead of like taking out components all the time, we could actually like get some searing embers. That is going to be pretty big if I can see them in my stash. There we go. We're like 4 minutes or something late, but it should be okay. There's something that we can actually like buy over here. Experience. Offensive ability, poison resistance. Yeah, sure. It's not too bad. Some metal. I like to buy that at this level. You could craft a good medal as well at like level 22, I think. There's a really good medal. How's our resistances? 0% bleed. And about 20% over there. The bleed is definitely gonna hurt. Arm is looking really disgusting. Drop a portal here. Come back for it. Level 19 hype, man. I think the character is somewhat on par with like Nightblade run so far. Yo, he critted me. Yeah, okay, the last gunning point, okay? So far like 7 on it. 11, and then we go 2 over there. The reason I stop at 11 is that like it's it doesn't give, the next level doesn't give total speed to you for some reason, so I just stop at 11 most of the time. Let's go back to the ports. Yeah, I'll use a new pistol, rifle. There's that one in it. Let's go. Right now we're listening to Stellaris soundtrack. It's Prio. OST. Stellaris OST. It's kind of unfortunate to find this guy over here. I'm still gonna look at yellows. Still gonna look at yellows. Really want to find some really good boots. Or maybe even attack speed gloves might be really good. And yeah, right. A regen effect from him. +1 to fire strike. So our movement speed right now is 120. I want to put it up to like 135 as soon as possible, since we don't have charge on this character. At level 20 we will be able to like put the mark onto the boots. That's like 8% maybe. Yeah. So we need about 8 more %. Well, Sailor's Guide it is after the candle then. Too much. We can complete the candle really soon. My good old friend Nikolai. Stun. His attack speed is really high. I cannot necessarily like backpedal. It's so good. Yeah, probably. That's a good one. Movement speed boots with spirit. Shield. Gloves, acid poison, and some resistances. Never mind it. I think I'm closing the yellows. At least we got some more boots now. This was like 6%. The new one is 6% as well. They're both really, really bad. Like, really bad. At level 20 we have that chest piece as well. I can get the physique requirements of it. Did he just like kill himself to nick the flame? Temper is not a bad idea either to like level up. Don't necessarily know like which one would be better. If temper would be better than like, let's say, static strike, I have absolutely no idea. This is pretty good. It's like fire damage, burn damage, flat fire if I'm not mistaken. On top of that we're getting some offensive abilities. It's a really, really good one. And those jobs, like, oh my god, we must have something good in this, no? The shoulders that I'm using is godlike apparently, I just realized. Some offensive ability on that one, and I cannot use it. Cunning requirements. Gotta get the Hulk sometime. Candle is complete. I didn't have enough coin or something. I didn't have enough coin. Disaster. Just take the scraps, huh? Rip scraps, man. Alright, let's wear this. Yeah, okay. Remember, guys, if you tell the truth to this guy, you get more reputation with the rovers. If you tell the lie, you choose to lie, you're gonna get your first relic of the game. And the relic comes with like an awesome ability, mana infusion. Gives you total damage. Fire and burn. We're gonna use those gloves. What do I need for you, by the way? Level 24. Elemental damage. I think we can go. Not interested. Good job. Something of the elements. 20% elemental damage with attack speed. I'm pretty sure that's gonna net up better. If you want to compare two items and one of the items has a component on it, you guys, you can control. You can best control to compare it that way. We're gonna use this. I'm pretty sure it's better, even though it shows like DPS loss. Should be. And it's much more relaxing to play with a crossbow. Every single time, like engaging the hero using the infusion, and he just gets destroyed. I don't know, maybe we're gonna end up scaling better than before. Who knows? We'll see. There's some interesting questions that we need to answer. Which one would be the better? Oh my god, what is that noise? Holy shit, I really hope it doesn't continue. Oh my god! Rockport is saying something really interesting. Look at this one. If you find the crossbow sound to be even more relaxing, and if you have a powerful rifle, you can use the crossbow illusion on it, and it might have, you know, relaxing sound now with the rifle usage. That's a really well one. Nice one. Thank you. Let's go, Rockport. Welcome, dude. Welcome, Zona as well. How you guys are doing, man? Thanks for joining. We're having like a 1 to 50 run here. I really hope that sound goes away. I was saying like we have some questions to answer. One of them is like static strike or brimstone or temper. You know, I have no idea which one we are going first. No clue. Did I already pass it? I passed it. Good job, Malagant. Good job. Well played, dude. Let's go back. I'm farming currently quite a bit, you guys. So I'm doing this run for like the last boss, and I'm kind of used to just passing this place, you know what I mean? And while leveling, well, there's a devotion shrine that you need to pick up, so. So we could actually like respec from the red in crossroads, I think. Okay. I think damage is pretty good right now. For now. For now, it's really good. Guys, 128 movement speed. The dream. 128 movement speed. Yeah, I killed the money bags. I killed them, right? Must have. Must have. Speeds up. We're finally moving fast. So what do you guys think? Temper, Static Strike, Brimstone, which one would be the better DPS increase for us? Which one do we commit to right now? I think I'm definitely gonna like put 1 point into Static, but other than that, I'm honestly not sure. Probably the same for like the Temper as well. We could definitely go for like Brimstone for the AoE. But it doesn't kick in until you have a couple of points in it. Let's give some quests back. Oni's there as well. Hey, what's up? What's the stream? Just like 150 soldier a few days ago? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Speak to Barnabas, bro. We could also sell some stuff now, I think. Wasn't there like some item that I wanted to use? Maybe I'm already using it. Fire and burn on the gloves. That is good. That is definitely good. I knew we forgot something. It was royal jelly. Let's get it from the bank. So at the start of the game, not only the dynamite, but also royal jelly was on the list. Royal jellies, man. We could definitely like try to fix our resistances right now to have an easier game. But I'm not really liking my items. Don't think they're like worth enchanting or using a component on. That is good. Let's put like 1 point there and go for a Static Strike. Ah, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear, Oni. Hey all, I'm looking for a melee, prefer 200 build. Anyone has some suggestions for something funky? You could definitely try out something with like soldier plus decide your elemental damage, or like, you know, decide your damage type sort of. So if you want cold, you know, you have few options. If you want like fire, again, you have fewer options. You know what I mean? So I would say soldier plus something. There's a lot of popular options. How's it going, by the way, Savvy? Welcome, dude. Nice to hear, Vigley. Cheers for the company, dudes. Glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully, we're not gonna die here. Sometimes this shrine is really rippy for me. I don't know why. Getting like surrounded and stuff. Now it was just extremely easy. Loot this one as well. I usually really like it if this this thing is over here. That thing that we just looted, you know, the first passage before entering the Undercity. Because like thanks to that, now the passages inside the dungeon are going to be shining, you know, like with star on your minimap and all. Counts damage and offensive ability. Ash is taking some serious pierce damage. Messed up.
It's messed up, man.
I'm gonna put 1 point into the static strike, and then we're gonna run for the brimstone, and hopefully this is going to be paying off, okay? Like at this point, it is kind of like a question mark in my head that I don't know if we are going to be gaining too much damage from, like, let's say temper. We're definitely gaining some damage. Or the static strike, or running for this one is the better choice. We're gonna go for brimstone and see like how it goes. We'll see. AD Bank Glorious, what's up? What's up, Overkill? Welcome. It dodged, man. Let's go from here. Trying to pay a little bit more attention to like loot in this run, just like I did on Nightblade, because I know it's going to be a little bit more struggle. The self-sustain of this character is not, let's say, as good as like an Inquisitor or an Necromancer. You definitely need to pay attention to like components, gear. Doesn't just get carried by skeletons or Word of Pain, you know what I mean? So, well, that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, that's a good thing. Definitely. Usually, when we kill like Kilrian, we're about like 1 hour into the game. Usually, you know, we're getting there right now. Did I kill like the second one? I think we're good. Ludus. Please don't heal him. Somehow Ludus is full HP once again. Or maybe I didn't even deal any damage to him. What kind of cast was that, Ludus? The meteors was like on the left side of my screen, I don't know why. That's complete whiff. Failure. Aether damage requires more cunning too. Let's use the XP part. I don't want to make a mistake with it, so would rather, like, you know, refresh it right now. Getting a little bit risky, actually. The pierce resistance is hitting. I think we're good now. He doesn't want to pick it up, might as well leave it on the floor. I'm really curious about my damage versus Gillian. It's gonna be funny. Let's put like 2 points. 5% chance to knock down. Yeah. Para with the host. How's it going, dude? Welcome. Every single one of you that is joining from this channel. Thanks for that, Para. Really appreciate it. We're leveling a demo 1 to 50 round. Oh, he's dead. Took a while. Yo, yo, yo.
Let's go, man.
2k HP at level 27. That sounds a little rippy to me. 12% movement speed on those boots. Gimme. I think we're good with the movement speed. Almost 134 now. Didn't even need the Sadier's guide. Sounds good. Sounds good. This way. Yeah, it was 8 damage, I see you. The massive resistances. Lightning damage on the gloves. How is our resistances? The elements are looking fine. We could definitely try to find ourselves like a good helm and then put a runestone on it, and that is going to be carrying us through the game. Aether and elemental resistance on the helm component. Alright, saying I got to go to an appointment. Be back in about an hour. Welcome. And bye. Thanks a lot for the host again, by the way, Para. Cheers, dude. What is going on? It's Conduit. The lost movement speed buff from there. Would it be better to use the Word of Pain instead of the Stormbox and combine it with like Train Essence, Grave Chill? It's hard to tell from here without looking, Zona. I did read the other one as well. I'll check it out after this one is over if you're still around, okay? Remind me. So in about like a couple of hours, we'll see. The badge of tenacity. That's interesting. Base and defense. We have a huge build up towards the Brimstone. It's not even funny. How many levels is that? Like 8 or something? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a regeneration proc that kicks in around like 30% or something. Just didn't do anything. These pants, they're going to be good for the cunning. Chance to avoid melee attacks as well. Wish it was like the poison pants. I think these will do though. I think these will do. Can I shoot him from here? Still couldn't hit him once. Ooh. A bone crusher. This guy's usually dropping it. Nice whip. I'm just all over the place in this conversation, honestly. I'm not really sure like what to do. That thing requires level 31. Still 3 more levels ahead. Do you guys enjoy that, like, in Grim Dawn, you're finding items that are like a lot ahead of you? And then, you know, trying to build up to them? I go into Skeleton Key area even in this run. I just wait for the second quest. So for Steps of Torment, there's going to be a Bastion. There's going to be a Bastion of Chaos also. Both of them has devotion shrines. Like this run, even though it looks like a speed run, it doesn't necessarily miss anything. Like I'm getting like even elemental resistance giving armor pieces quests. You know what I mean? I'm doing almost everything I could. The only thing is like later on the Outcast is going to give you a quest that's inside Steps of Torment as well. So it's better to just do them both at the same time. So I just skipped Steps of Torment for now, and we will come back to it around like level 40 something. I think it's like level 41 or something, that quest. Icrix was a good boy today. It was easy to find. We kind of really need to like consider fixing our resistances. Honestly. Sure, let's open it, it's fine. Damn. There's no attack speed, 7% attack speed, it's not bad. So we can remove like two points if I'm not mistaken. And is the Kraken open now? Yeah. Our AoE is so mediocre, it's insane. I wish there was like a better proc that we could have rushed. It's kind of in the middle since we need to take Kraken at the same time, man. Yeah, okay. Yo, what's up, my ghost? Welcome, dude. I'm gonna buy the pants back. I think I'm gonna use them. That too. Crit damage, movement speed, attack speed. Let's take the attack speed for now. I think our movement speed is already maxed out. That being said though, like, what is this one giving you? I think we need some sort of like a blue... I don't like my devotions right now, you guys. Like, we could definitely remove the Sailor Guide later on as well. And play it a little bit more greedy and build up to something like, let's say, the Fisher, the Magi. That'd be cool, I think. I'll check it out later on. I wouldn't mind if this run ends up in like 3 hours, 30 minutes or something. It's alright. It's fine. As long as it's done alright, it's good. Drop, wait, let's go this way. A crit chance against such a monster is 7%. It's not even an elite. It's not even an elite. Pine Barrens is going to be coming to the rescue soon. With like 4 levels in it. If I'm not mistaken, these orcs, sort of, whatever they are, they're capable of dropping some rifles, actually. Maybe this Harath guy is gonna drop one, in fact. We'll see. No. No rifles for you. Thank you. What kind of thing is he selling? No. I cannot destroy my waypoints Let's give the quest back afterwards. We're going for Pine Barrens. Hopefully I have enough dynamites. Yeah, I have like 10 of them. We're good with the dynamites. Let's run. More. A good like tell or check, see if your like HP is keeping up with your level, is like just times 100 of your level, so 2900 would be a good HP at this point, which we don't necessarily have. Savvy is saying, do you have any suggestion for a good first character? I'm currently looking for a character to take into kind of farming simulator states. Most of the people I right now recommending, including myself, a vitality caster or like some sort of a summoner. You could also build something with soldier, maybe like a force wave. Check into those, I would say. You can have some links in the chat right now with some good vitality caster. I think most of the people are playing it as ritualist, so that is like necromancer and shaman, I want to say. Actually, I'm not really sure. I didn't play neither one. I don't enjoy summoners all that much either. Most of the characters I'm playing are like melee. My best one so far was a commando. That sounds good, Cal. If you would like to play some sort of like a melee or something like, you know, Path of Exile Sunder, Force Wave is an option that you can go with, like Tactician, or a couple of other stuff as well, actually. I played the Summoner, was kind of really boring, you say? Yeah, for me too. I don't enjoy Summoners so much. Not all that much. Not necessarily in Grimdawn, but like, generally. By the way, Mala, when are you making the Luminari sword? How is he still alive? That's a crazy party. I'm dipping these. Luminari sword spec when? I don't know. Did you make one yourself yet, Magos? I think we want to play something with shields next, in fact. Oh no. Oh, we are so underwhelming right now. This is so scary. I mean, level is a level. Could use the new gloves. Attack speed. Land. Yeah, I think we want to play with a character that is with a shield. We'll see though. We'll see. Fire burn replaced with elemental damage. Yeah, our damage should be like a lot better with the switch of those gloves. We're gonna gain like 2 devotion points from this place. There. It is not there. It has to be over here then. Yep. Like, if I would make a Luminari sword, I think it would be Force Wave, don't you think? Like, what would you make? I don't know. Maven Hood. Disaster. Disaster. is the astronaut, bro? Where is the astronaut, dude? Arcanist Soldier and the Inquisitor. Yeah, so like your attack options are like what? If you want to use something that is, you know, in build, not necessarily like Balgothian or something, I don't know. Then you pretty much have Force Wave, that's AoE, or like some sort of a cadence build with 2-hand there. It doesn't necessarily sound all too great to me. Belts. Two-hand caster. Can you cast like Devastation without Caster Offend? Can you guys check it out? Ah, the skill is on the sword. It's like a proc chance or something. Pierce damage, health, cunning, bleed. I like my movement speed quite a bit, but let's stick to devotion. Client is acting up. Elemental damage. Rifle. Yeah, I definitely cannot alt tab right now. Marcus, thanks though. Back to the rifle sounds. Right? The chill sound of crossbows goes away once again. So we have like 2 devotion points if I'm not mistaken. We need like 1 more, then we can actually like find a way. Oof, I'm not fighting those. They just keep on coming. There's an elite over here. Let's take him out. Where are you going? This might follow me. That way, maybe even go up from here. Has been like buffing people around or something, I'm not really sure. That should be okay. There was a healer behind him, he did not give a shit about him. Is that like a new crossbow, by the way? No, that's the one that we were using, yeah? One more healer to the right. That was smooth, man. We're gonna get like 2 more levels from this now. Getting closer and closer to the Brimstone. The Pine Barrens. Yes, the elemental storm is incredibly important. On the purifier. I mean, I guess we're using that belt. We could actually like try to enchant some stuff. That is even better. We could definitely enchant that with like Antivenom Salve. Those pens are better than mine as well. Some fire and burn with spirit and off. Ugh. Okay, fire and burn takes over. We're getting there. I think we're going to be making a couple of like adjustments to the gear to have it a little bit better. So like maybe 6 watch on the pens, Antivenom Salve on the belt, something like that should help quite a bit. And maybe Helm enchantment as well, we'll see. Get like 2 of these. Maybe like cast speed over there, we'll see. Can I craft 6 watches resilient plating? Can get like Vitality resistance with that. We can put some corpse dust that is extremely cheap. And a runestone on the helm. And my resistances should be looking a lot better now. So much better. Is it worth making the Battle Hall my enemy? Even then I would try to get Revered and Elite, buy everything, and then go Ultimate Enemy. That's pretty much how I would go enemies with pretty much anything. Same goes for like Outcast, you know what I mean? Get Revered first with the character, buy the augments, and then go Ultimate difficulty, go enemies. Pretty much. Alright. How's our movement speed now that we dipped some stuff? Still maximum, right? We're good. I have like 2 devotions to click. This is going to be the 3rd one, then we might even have a chance to like respec something. I'm not really sure yet. Gotta check it out. Level 34. Let's get the waypoint first. I'll go to the spirit guide after this once again. Brimstone is next level or the one after that. That's pretty cool. AoE help with that one. When you're leveling, what do you aim on gear? Resistance, life, offensive setup? I mean, To be honest with you, like on the normal difficulty, I aim on like modifiers, so fire and burn on this one, definitely more important than the others. But overall value, life, armor, any type of resistance that you need. And on top of that, the right modifier is what I'm looking for on overall. So like, can I remove you or no? Kraken requires you, right? So Kraken is like giving you two blue from something, and then it would be okay actually. So I guess we keep it this way then. What do I need for Magi? 3. So we go for Hulk and then Magi. Okay, there's nothing to respec unfortunately. Rip. Let's go for the Royal Hive. Resists are incredibly easy to fix once you can control the components in the game for the normal playthrough. That is why you don't necessarily need to look at too many items. You just need to control the components. You just need to control the Quartermaster rewards at level 35. Then you don't even need drops on some of the characters even. On this one, as I said earlier, like we are definitely paying more attention to the drops because like it scales from fire, its AoE is already subpar, it needs a good weapon, you know, it needs movement speed so bad. So in this playthrough, it has been more important to like for me to like check out the items. Yeah. And I can give you some names when it comes to like components. I usually, like in every single run, I use a runestone on the helm. I use silk swatch for the shoulders, chest. You can even put it on pants, shoulders. Sorry, you can even put it on chest. And I use a anti-venom salve or 2 for the poison resistance. So silk swatch is the bleed and pierce resistance. Runestone is the aether and elemental resistance. And the anti-venom salve is the poison. And those all like fixes everything pretty much. I usually use a potion or something to kill like Logarian, let's say. If I'm sitting on 14% chaos resistance, you know. Just pop a potion after one from the blacksmith. It's the easy way to do it, I think. Can you still buy the augments in Elite if your enemies in Ultimate? No, once you're enemies, everything becomes enemies. Your reputation changes, of course. So that is why in Elite you go Revere in Elite playthrough before going enemies in Ultimate, and in Normal you go Friendly as well. So you're friendly, and then farm the reputation in Elite, buy everything in Elite through your playthrough, like during your playthrough, you get enemies, and that's it. Once enemies is stuck that way. How are the Tricksters late game? I mean, could probably play it and make it work. I did not play a Trickster yet. Green is there. What about the red one? I really hope I didn't skip the red one. Oh, that is not even the green. That is just a hero. So we said Hulk, didn't we? I found another hero even. Where are the wizards? Shit, one more level. Ah, there it is. Nice. Didn't we like create one more? Okay. I'm just gonna sit inside the poison. Put the last antivenom himself into the gloves.
Let's go.
Pretty sure this guy has far too little fire resistance. Far too little. There's a new exit from this place, which is actually giving us quite a lot of speed now. Instead of TPing out. It took me about like 20 hours to get to level 50 in the first playthrough. You do it like in 3. I usually do it about like 5 when I'm playing it, you know, for my own character. This is just the content if someone is curious, and there's a lot of people that are, you know, using it and finding it useful, let's say. Just to show like what would be the most efficient way, and it is kind of like a playthrough of it, you know? Definitely when I'm playing, I'm paying like more attention to this and that, of course. You know, thinking about stuff, I'll tabbing to like check theory craft some stuff. Like, enjoying it is good, dude. Like, it is definitely a shitty playthrough if you look at it that way. You know what I mean? So 20 hours is good. It's fine. Once you get used to the game quite a bit, like when you play about like, you know, 3-4 different characters, defeat the game in Ultimate a couple of times, afterwards it's exactly the same question between like normal or veteran, you know what I mean? Well, you're kind of like not enjoying the normal in the first place anymore, so would like to get rid of it as soon as possible. That comes down to that pretty much, you know? Because it becomes some sort of like a no challenge whatsoever, let's say. Because, like, you know, the problems that you could have can be fixed by just an antivenom salve is like that, and then sit on top of the poison pool. You know what I mean? So then, yeah, bring the elite faster. Bring the elite faster. That is the only thing that I could add on top of that. Oops. That's just to say, like, sorry. Hey man, I don't have the reputation with him. Do you guys know that's like if we have the reputation with the homestead, which we do, now that we are level 36 or 35, at 35, you can go to respected homestead and they have like really sweet boots, okay? So you do use those boots, and you can also check out the helms. They have really sweet helms as well. Let's use that one. I'll take out that enchantment from my helm. What about like gloves? I like my gloves, I think. They're giving like 50%, so it's pretty good. 50% elemental damage, that's pretty good. All damage, fire damage, and +1 fire strike instead of the poison resistance. Yeah, sure. Sure. Health and offensive ability. I like mine. So we need like movement speed adjustments on that one, and on the helm I want another runestone. I'll take the one that we are using away. We're gonna go for Kaiman in this playthrough, but if you're questioning which one you should go, you can just speak to them and select the bottom. What sort of equipment do you offer, and they're gonna answer you, both of them. So it will make your job a lot easier to basically select which one you want to go for. I think Kaiman is the better one for me in this playthrough. I usually go for Kaiman, but even though I say that, like last 2 or 3 characters we have been Order of the Death Vigil actually. I don't even want to be here. I don't know why I came here. I just want to take out the runestone. Nice. I think we're good. Yeah, I think so too, Marcos. I think so too. I read what you said, by the way, Godsend. No, I feel like I already answered that, so there's no point saying anything about it. If you enjoy playing it over that, just play it over that, you know, it's up to you. Guys, I don't know, there's some sort of like a bug that is like desyncing or something, even though it's single player game, I can't like walk backwards. It's not fun to be marked like this. Should be able to like find just a little bit more chaos resistance somehow. That would help me quite a bit, I think. Don't know how fast the run is going, but I think it's gonna be okay at the end. He wants me to kill Bolvar. We can TP. It's fine. Yo, what's up, Kami? Welcome, dude. Liking the demo more now? I think it picked up. I didn't necessarily pay attention like when exactly it picked up. But yes. General chaos. Right now it's going fine. I think so. Really? I think demo is the slowest to level up. Nightblade might be a little slow as well, I would say. Yeah, demo start was a little rough as well, but I think like Nightblade overall was the roughest for me. Like this was definitely not, let's say, you know, struggle. On Nightblade there was some close calls even. I was like fucking, you know, backpedaling, taking some like, you know, pillars in between the monsters to like survive that hit, this hit. There was some like, you know, close fights. It wasn't face roll. It was fun to play too. This might be interesting. I think I'm gonna stand in melee range for the fire to hit him. Might actually be repair. We'll see how he hits. Alright, I'm out of here. Please die, Bolvar. Thank you. Let's continue with the Hulk. 8% crit damage as if we are critting so much. Do we need like anything else from this place? I mean, it would be good to like find the portal location, I suppose. But other than that, I think we're pretty much done with the first part of the Blood Grove. Let's loot this one as well. How about some luck and having the rift spawn over here? That would be cool. I think it's too late. Ah, shit. I think it could spawn over here as well, which it did not. The ultimate fight. When you have 2 flowers on 1 stump, that's feels good, man. Feels good. There's one more elite somewhere. Alara Starfire. Our damage is really impressive right now. Chill out, game. And we didn't even upgrade the weapon. You know, speaking of which, there might actually be some rifle in Devil's Crossing. I just realized this. Are we respected with the Devil's Crossing? We're almost honored, my dude. Alright, we have to check this. There might be a rifle there. We have to check this. Like, that would be like a massive upgrade. You have no idea. That would be Craigasm. Let's go. Am I done with this? Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna get the waypoint in the next place. I don't know the name. It's this way. There's like a lightning crossbow, I think, somewhat on the Kaiman Quartermaster. It's gonna take a while to get to like Kaiman respected, maybe it's so close even. I don't know, friendly. Yeah, it's almost there. In fact, it's cool. We will definitely have a weapon swap now. We'll definitely have a weapon swap if we can find something like converting to fire or like base fire damage. I think our damage is going to be just really, really great. After that 12, we'll need to figure out which one we are focusing on. Maybe the static? I actually don't know. No Riftstone feels bad, man. That's what happens when you're running with a rifle, my dude. It does feel bad, though. Magi is open now. Ah, we're gonna give some quests back. Please don't crash on me. Nice. And we're gonna take Devil's Crossing if we have. Actually, we're gonna take it now, so that like I buy the crossbow and Kaiman's if there's no rifle over here. Lightning damage, no thanks. There's a rifle, and it is fire conversion. Like, I've been playing this game for far too long. That is going to be a massive upgrade. Acid damage. Lightning, Aether, Electrocute is actually giving everything that I don't need. It was a good item. So we could like upgrade our chest piece to something extremely defensive. What about the shoulders? I don't have the money apparently anymore. Oh well. It's okay. Oh, I need to kill Karos, right? Can I take this quest yet? No. That has been something that I'm not paying attention to, and we'll try to pay attention to it. I think you can like take it at Honored or something with the homestead. It's getting there slowly. How come there's creatures here, man? I'll get Vravok for you. Or Taran. Yeah, Cat is saying Nightblade sucks for leveling. I mean, you know what, Cal? Like, it it was fun to play because it was challenging, you know what I mean? It was a struggle to, like, run with a Nightblade like we did with the other classes. Like, it needed much more attention from everything, so it was actually, like, quite struggle, yeah. 12 in the Brimstone. Let's go. So temper or the static strike now? No idea. The best way to level Nightblade is to choose your second class and do that. Nice one, Cal, thanks. Now, I mean, what you could do is, like, you could start as a Nightblade, get to, like, level 10. Let's say you're playing a Spellbreaker, you could choose the Arcanist. You could choose, like, your Cold as your main damage, and then just max out the Flash Freeze at that moment. You know, level 15 or something like that. It's easy to get to level 15, and at that moment the character will be good. So you're going to be, like, hitting cold damage with your weapons, and you're going to be hitting cold damage with Flash Freeze. It will be carrying you pretty much anyways. Oof. He was not resistant to fire, he died. But his damage was insane on me. Like, in the video itself, I was level 50 Nightblade, so, you know, it was a little bit more limited, let's say. Let's go, Naomi. I'll get the ashes onto Karos. Your throat hurts. More vitamins, I suppose. Less screeching. But on a serious note, max out Nice Chill and Veil of Shadow. You can walk through most of the monsters while they fall over. Do you need to, like, scale cold for that? Or does it just, like, do it even without? No, that was definitely not the way that I did it. I think, like, my Nice Chill wasn't, with, like, the other one was maxed out. Like, the minus resistance was maxed out later on. I didn't necessarily, like, trust on the damage that the Nice Chill was gonna do. It doesn't even hit Electrocute, does it? No, Godsend. No. Godsend. Please, my dude. No. If you can find points, max it out. If you think something is, like, less valuable than it, you can definitely max it out. It's gonna give you damage. But I think the other stuff were more valuable, so I went that way. But I don't even think, like, this is Electrocute. It's just lightning damage. So Not electrocute, lightning. Send. This layout is really weird. I got lost like twice so far, I think. No, I mean, aren't you a mod? That was definitely something that you could have timed out, no? Where's the timeout? Do I need to warn Cal for that thing? Could I grow the balls sometimes, you know? Use that sword of yours into good use. Who said that the other day? Wasn't like having about 2k percentage damage bonus for what you use is a rule of thumb. Like, yeah, most of the time, most of the characters I have been playing in the late game, really late game, they're ending up with about like 2k or take modifiers, yeah. I think so. Holy shit, permanent ban. I don't think Naomi knows how to ban Cal. But yeah, like, that joke wasn't so great though. Please no. That's a permanent ban. You gotta remove that now. Try to learn how to remove it as well. It's like he's watching TV. She's a super mod? Probably. I'm gonna give this quest back because sometimes it's bugging me out that you cannot continue further from Force Icon, and I think it has something to do with this guy over here. Here, like, turn this quest back. This one. Nice, nice. So the question is temper? Or the static? Let's go static for now. Yeah. We go static, we never mind the temper for now. Alright. Static is like a better multiplier right now. I think earlier on, right now, it's going to be really good. We might be able to take this quest to the right side, left side. Nope, still can't take it. Meet at Force Icon. Let's do it. Act 4. Sad days, gonna be traveling a lot. My laptop can't handle the Grimdall, so I'm modding Stardew Valley and hoping for the best. At least I got your streams though. Sounds really good. Sounds really good. Stardew Valley, if you like the game, it is some rather like chill, good company, you know? I mean, I guess if you really want to play Grimdawn, then sad. But at least you got that going for you. I'll try to keep you good company weekly. Glad you're enjoying the streams. Zona with the intercept. Just need new laptop. You know? I guess that's a better solution. Naomi, who are you kidding? You're working every single Saturday, aren't you? Who are we kidding? Let's pick this up. And what? Okay. Yeah, so not just give weekly one. The helm is not so bad. Let's kill a hero here. And land rash. Get destroyed, mate. I'm using an XP pot. Really scared that I'm going to be spacing out and like running out of the potion. I think we're about like 2 hours in right now. 1 hour 55 minutes right now. It doesn't go too bad, to be honest with you. It's fine. Probably in about like 40 minutes or something we'll be done. And I'll take that timing. It's fine. Maybe even an hour is fine. Especially since like I'm not that comfortable playing this one. Oh my god, that shoulder piece is insanely good for me. Elemental damage, resistances, offensive ability, cunning percentage, and HP. That shoulder piece. We're finally sitting on 4000 HP. So 100 times my level. Which feels good. It really does. You made another purifier? No wonder. We're just making a 1 to 50 run. You can see it on the title. Fuck you, Rygrathar. Guess we're playing with an element that he doesn't like. Definitely doesn't like it. Ah, damage is quite better now. This way. This is going to be the first point into Magi. I'll tell you this, our damage could have been so much better if I did have a little bit better planning when it comes to like rushing for Kraken, taking the Fiend, but having the least amount of points when you're doing that, so that like you can rush to Magi at the same time. I think we spent a little bit more than we should going for Magi at the end, but now it is starting, so at least we are there now. And to be fair, our damage wasn't always too bad, so I guess it's alright. So Magi, 40 fire, 50 burn. We're gonna drop a portal here and come back to it after getting the waypoint before Tycoon. Okay, nice to know, Wiggly. Nice to know. Yeah, we're pretty much one-shotting almost everything. So we don't crash this time. I did restart my client earlier on today, but we did play like other stuff afterwards. I don't know. 41. So since we're getting just a little bit of like elemental damage now, I mean, let's say lightning damage from the static strike, it is a good thing that we have like elemental damage multipliers that's affecting that. But I think the better one to find is like fire and burn. I'm pretty sure. There's going to be a devotion shrine inside here as well. I think the rifle that we're using can carry us easily to level 50, and if I'm not mistaken there's even a level 70 version, but you need to be revered with them. So if you would like to continue such a spec like this one that we're playing, you kind of need to like work your way towards revered with Devil's Crossing. Around level 70 you can have a massive fire rifle. I think I used it on my purifier. By the way, for the ones that are joining from YouTube, cheers for watching. You can have my builds. You can see my builds in the description below. At level 40, if you're honored with something, you could actually have the chance of like getting their augmentations as well, or like I think for accessory and weapons, right? So question is, are we honored with anything at all? Soon Devil's Crossing and a homestead maybe. The Dreadnought footpants. I like my boots from the homestead reputation. 4 chests here, man. Let's go get the shrine. Every single devotion shrine is going to be extremely big for this character right now. We're sitting on 21. There's 28 available in the normal game. So yeah, as I said, like if you could find a way to go for Magi a little bit faster, I do believe you're gonna have better DPS than this earlier on. Magi is incredibly big when it comes to the DPS burn and fire scale. Yes, our bleed resistance is non-existent because I'm dropping on these pools. Too much. Speak to Father Kaiman, no?
Father.
What about their reputation now? They're still respected. I'll slay Bane Gargoth for you. Sell some stuff meanwhile too. Our necklace has been really bad. Like extremely bad. But these are not so great either, so might change it. That chest piece is not so bad either. I like mine too. Has really low armor, so never mind that. This one requires spirit, which we will never have. Never mind that one too. Our rifle is good. So fire and burn and nothing else. Never mind. I think we're good. We could take out the shoulder enchantment. component, the silk swatch that we created, and put it on the new shoulder that we just found. Makes a good move. Keep this. Put it there. Remember, like, you can have one more silk swatch if you're having problem in the chest piece. We don't have anything in the chest piece. It's like whatever right now is fine. Commander Lucius time. It will be done. Just in a 1 to 50 contents pretty much. Protest. Attacks a run to show like how to level with a demo. That's what it is. Welcome by the way, Protest. How's it going, dude?
Yo, yo.
There's some new boots. It's a hard thing to like find better boots though. Oh, there's some. His melee swings are really, really fast. I think we're good though. Yo, what's up, Tech? How's it going? Just a 150 once again, Tech. Not bad gloves, but I think ours is better. Wait, did I really like not loot that? We can actually go back for that. I don't mind. Don't mind. That's a massive mistake. I don't do that mistake all the time.
It's okay, man.
I don't know how I skipped that chest. I guess like, I don't know. Weird. Went like right next to it. I can pick this up. Thank you. Oops. Look at this. Thank you. to the smash. Don't I have like a devotion point that we could give? Defense and elemental resistance, not bad. Just capping them out. Level 43. I'll get that for you. Yeah, at this point I actually don't know like how to go for it. We could put like 1 point there. Let's get flashbang.
Flashbang.
No, I haven't, Zed. Is it good? It's on my wish list, but don't necessarily have the time. Also, maybe buy it on a sale or something. We'll see. There's already Neo that I would like to, you know, take it seriously and go through understanding pretty much everything instead of doing it half-assed. So I stopped playing it. I want to like have just straight Neo streams at some point. We'll see. Ah, the soundtrack. Yeah, lots of people have been telling me the soundtrack is pretty good in Nier. Dude, our damage is insane right now. I think I listened to it once, Zed, but don't remember all that much. Some of the tunes I didn't like it. I do remember that. Some of them was really good though. So somewhat along the lines of like Witcher 3, I would say the OST. You know, some of them are like, you know, fight music sort of. Lots more hyped and stuff. I'm glad this guy died fast. Our bleed resistance is quite shaky for this. Let's see what we have here. Defense and fire resistance. That was a waste as well. We gotta get the next one real quick. I think we're doing is Steps of Torment, you guys. Very good at playing trees. I'll get you the tone. Let's do it. This is the moment where I go for Steps of Torment, when you have 2 quests in it. And Steps of Torment is a place that just keeps scaling higher and higher, so it doesn't necessarily matter all that much. So like, you know, the experience that we have gotten at that level was quite good, yes. But the experience that we could get right now is going to be really good too. These are not really giving me any. Chaos is saying your purifier is red? No, Chaos, so I. Just looking at your build's overview and noticing, did he die today? No. That's that's a purifier that died like long time ago. The new purifier is at the bottom of it on the spreadsheet. It's using a rifle, remember? The purifier is really healthy. There's no new rips. And guys, when you join the stream, you can just write !RIP to see the latest rip. So if there's a new one, you will be able to see it over there. There's no need to, you know, wonder. How's it going, Chaos? Welcome, dude. Nice to see you. Guys, we will try to get to now honored with robbers inside here, okay? Like, we are halfway in respected right now. So it's better to, like, kill pretty much, especially, like, all the stars, obviously, heroes. But anything that we can kill, we should kill, just in case. In one of my playthroughs, I actually, like, managed to not get honored in this, and it kind of, like, disrupts your leveling. I really want to quest from robbers at honored. It's giving you the quest that is, like, you know, repair this shrine, walk driven shrine. It's important for your level, in my opinion. Those chthonic breaths, they're like massive and really good scale. I'm actually losing some energy by shooting fire strike. What do you know? Stay on the ground, arrows. I wonder if I'm going to be putting the fissure to my fire strike. How was that? Really? Nice. I just found a recipe while leveling inside the treasure trove. What just happened, you guys? Protoss, yes, that's true. I agree. But at the same time, it's a massive misplay once again. Like a massive one. I underestimated big time. You know, I'm still over there. I have even like immunity up, you know. Really underestimating her red phase. So it has nothing to do with Ocelot. It's just my stupidity once again. Well, this is the way that you learn it. I mean, there's no other way, man. You gotta, you know, fail and then learn, fail and learn. There's no other way. I mean, you could be smart about it, which I'm missing most of the time. Space is really good XP. Really good XP. You can see a marginal difference on the experience bar as you're killing monsters. Yo, what's up, T-Max? Welcome, dude. So burn damage, flat fire. We're gonna take the flat fire, even though like it is delaying the proc by 1 point. I think the flat fire is just too big right now for me. Yo, how's it going? What's your new agenda after like 1 to 50 run? I think after like 1 to 50 run, we just like farm some stuff. Switch characters, farm some stuff. I have been farming a lot of flowers today, T-Marks. I made some really good upgrades when it comes to like components for the purifier. He's sitting on like 2.4k now, defensive ability. So about like one more 100 or something like that is necessary. And then we're good. Open the gates! The last boss of this place might be a little bit trippy for the character that we're playing. Gonna need to take it really seriously. What's my chance to resist freeze? Do we have a potion with us? Not really. Well played, Malagant, well played. Guys, there's a potion called Hoarfrost. You might want to craft something like that before coming here versus the last boss. It is usually for the better. So it will be quite trippy. We'll try to like play it a little bit safer. I am still quite far from becoming honored with the robbers, so I'll continue killing pretty much everything I see. Also getting to level 46. Valorbound. Anyone know a good place to farm scrap? I am running... Cal, listen to this. I'm running Cronley. You're getting about like 2 to 4 dynamites. And I'm destroying every single green dismantle with the dynamites that I find. Don't craft the dynamites, like you could definitely craft it, but I think that is like, you know, kind of desperate situation. It's like you're using so many dynamites to dismantle. Might as well farm them, you know what I mean? So farm the greens, farm the scraps from the Cromley run and reset. And dismantle the greens and blues. And maybe even legendaries, like up to you obviously. Yeah, I think that is the best plan. That's what you got, man. What you gotta do? Is there like trap here? Nope. Actually, this side is open. I wish it was the other side that's open. We are not bleed resistant, so if this guy crawls down next to me, he will destroy me with the spines in the second phase. I'm gonna save my cooldown for it. Let's get away from it. That is the spines that I'm talking about. That should be good now. Nice. Still need the quest item, we cannot go to the next floor. 150 reputation with the robbers, actually, that was a good one. Counts as a boss. Nice. Let's go to the other side. I'm actually not enjoying this soundtrack so much. The entire Stellaris we have been listening to, I think this one is the worst of it. It's a bit too hyped, I think. So how are we doing with the rollers? We're on it. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Yeah, I think like we have killed enough enemies and like did enough quests that like once we go to the Chthonian Rifts for our Mogdrugan Shrine quest, and afterwards go for like Eye of Korvac, for instance, from like Kaiman, I think we should be level 50, so we don't necessarily need to go for like, let's say, Logarian, you know what I mean? Your Plasma, thanks a lot for the host, by the way. Cheers, dude. This is blocked. Rip. I was hoping to have a shortcut here. I mean, to be fair, there's really good XP inside this place, so it doesn't matter, I guess. Is it worth maxing Purifier with a dual pistol build? That is a maxing Brimstone with a Purifier dual pistol. That is a hard question in my opinion. If you can, let me put it this way, like it comes down to you a little bit. Like I think my builds, they're almost maxed, missing a few points, and I am skipping the static strike, just putting 1 point and, you know, pluses from the gears giving it. Truby, I have like 2 purifiers so far. One of them died, the other one is alive, and I'm working on it still, but it is in a good state right now after today, really good state. Could you check those builds? Can you write exclamation build and see for yourself? The problem is that like other stuff are really valuable as well. You know, I most of the time max out these two and then give as much I can give, that I think that is enough, kind of. So see for yourself like what I have been doing with the Brimstone. Yeah, I'm pretty practiced on this though. I think this place pays off, honestly. Like, I don't know what you guys think, but like, I decided to like even come down here, even though this is like, you know, shot. Not the right way, wrong way. Yeah, someone write exclamation build in the chat. Truby, check my builds on that spreadsheet. There are two purifiers on that one, okay? SOT pays off if you want the reputation as well. I think so. I think SOT at this level is massive experience. I don't know why, but like at the end game, I think Bastion of Chaos is a little bit better. But in the normal difficulty, Bastion of Chaos and SOT is massive experience. It's insane. These freezes as I'm turning my camera. Ah, it's going safe. I'll say some pie. I'll say some pie. I'll take these. Hold up. Ran out of hearts on new characters, so farming some. I remember you could like trade if you have quite a lot of the others. In Necropolis you can, there's a blacksmith that's trading those for you. So do we have anything against freeze? My freeze resistance is 18% somehow, thanks. That's not bad. And we have nothing else. I guess we're gonna need to do this the hard way. Alright, let's try this. I'm gonna get frozen soon. There it is. Now the bubble. Missed it. Bubble and then freeze. Doesn't want to freeze me. Oh no. Nice, man. Nice, dude. Maybe a new rifle from these many chests. Maybe no. Now the fun part begins with the chthonics. I actually don't have much. Neither vitality nor chaos resistance do I. So how do we fix this, you think? Cold and poison, no. I'm going to be like looking at the items. 22, 16. We could use some sort of like a potion to enter there. Chaos resistance on the helm is not so bad. Elemental damage, elemental resistances. This helm isn't so bad. We are just dropping a little bit of HP there, so it's okay. It at least it's giving like some damage on the way back. It's fine. I'll use this helm. We could fix our vitality with this thing called Soul Shard, and it's easy to find. So Chaos Resistance is the one to fix, for the most part. Bunch of items that I cannot use. I think around like 30-40% Chaos Resistance we should be fine. The Obsidian Shard, we will not do this quest over here. Put that Soul Shard over there and get some more vitality resistance. Can we put like Soul Shards on top of the Emmy? I don't think so, right? If we can, like, I'm gonna put one more. Soul Shards and amulets as well. Let's go. For the chest piece, we can use another 6 watch as we said. Let's create one. Resilient plating. And then 6 watch. Do it over there and we're good to go, man. We're gonna find the rift now, but we need to take the quest first. Without the quest there's no point. Glad I remember this. The problem is the fact that like I couldn't find the rift location while we were passing from the blood grove, so yeah, I need to find that somehow. So maybe it is somewhere around there, I'm suspecting, unless like I didn't see it on the road. Maybe somewhere there. Like this is one of those struggles on my stream that I don't know the locations of this actually. Yo, thanks out for the follows, dudes. Like I have been having this struggle all the time on the stream. I just don't know the locations of this rift. I just check every single bubble. As I am passing through, I can tell that there's one or not over there. That's about it. I think there's like 6 or something. 1, 2. Not even gonna try. Maybe right next to this. That would be good. No. Maybe to the left side over there. Please. Well, it's gonna be there, I think. Has to be. There we go.
Let's go.
So how about those resistances? 31 and 36. If you're playing on veteran, I think you need about like 45 instead of 31 and 36. I would say so. It's definitely playable with even 0, of course. It's just a lot easier that way. So, yeah, this one was an easy find. Our crit chance is differing quite a lot when I land flashbang on the enemies. Now the flashbang is reducing 250 defensive ability from the monsters. Remember, like, your crit chance is dependent on your offensive ability versus their defensive ability. So versus every single target, you have a different crit chance. If you reduce their defensive ability, it's same as gaining offensive ability for yourself. So that is why flashbang is scaling really good to late game as well. Oh, let's get out of here. Let's go. Nice. I feel like we're gonna crash soon. I don't know. Hopefully not. I think it's time to go for Necropolis now and try to find the rift over there as well. Good news is that, like, I'm much more comfortable finding the rift in Necropolis than in Bloodgrow. Oops. I guess this obelisk hates the fire damage. There's not one here. We're gonna need to go back over there. As soon as they're pushing it, it's not here either. I mean, Electro, I'm pretty sure you will do a better job when you have more resistance, right? Hey! Please get away from me. Oh my god. President's there. Not really sure what we're listening to. I think it changed. Maybe it's like one of those DLCs of Stellaris. Look at those rifles. Så Oren idag säger Oren! Oren! Oh shit. The other one was sneaking in. So maybe we're like level 49 or something after Eye of Korvac. I don't know. Looks that way, things. Easily. Confused Catholics. What is eating my bullets? That's right. There's going to be like 2 devotion shrines in Necropolis. Maybe it would be better to like do the Necropolis up until like the last map and then go for like Eye of Korvac or something, because I think the 2 points are going to be giving quite a bit to this character. Magi Fissure is coming, and I think we're going to use the Fissure as our main rather than the Fiend right now. The Fiend is falling off, you can easily feel it. How many points can you have active at once? How many potions can you have active at once? As many as you want. As long as they're not the same. It's not points, potions. Sorry.
Nice fleeting skills, man.
As long as it's not the same potion, you can have as many buffs as you want. I think so. Or when you use the same potion, it just overrides. Let's get like 48 from here, and then 49 from like Korvac or something. I'll also get a little bit of levels from like obviously quests. And on top of that, we'll get a little bit more from Necropolis map. Some blood. Alright. Gonna get some defenses from this. Please don't crash on me. Thank you. I'm gonna get those devotion shrines that I've been talking about. I think it's a really good idea for this character. Still sitting on 4k HP, missing about like 800, maybe even 1000. For the first time we're taking something really defensive from the skills, put a few points into Blast Shield. Blast Shield is something incredibly easy to overlook, but in fact it is one of the better defensive procs in this game. How it works is basically It procs when you are it procs when you are 60% HP remaining, so it's a reliable proc. It always procs, it's always there when you actually need it. That is really good point of it. And the other part is that it is a flat absorption value, which is about like 500 if I'm not mistaken. It sounds kind of low, but what is important about that is that it kicks in after your mitigation, so it's a big value. Just like HP. And I usually like give about 10 points, or like keep it at 10 points with the, you know, extra points that's coming from your gear or your weapon and accessories, whatnot. It also has obviously like maximum resistances +5, I think, to like everything or something. It's just insane. Yeah, maximum resistance is +5. Just massive defensive cooldown. Drop a portal here. Galbarok. Ghost Shrine didn't want to give anything. This one is burn and burn multiplier with increased duration. Let's get the waypoint and TP back. Back to back, we're gonna get like 3 devotion shrines pretty much. So Magi is going to be completed for once. I guess it's not too bad. Like fighting Logarian with the fissure up is going to be really easy for this character. So having fissure before Logarian is pretty good, because like his stationary fissure is going to be dealing the maximum damage when it spawns on him. If interested, take a saying. If interested, I made a thread on the forum about the Dark One sets, which could support the soldier for another Death Knight support. What do you mean by that, Tech? Like, are you requesting them to give a little bit more support on Death Knight when it comes to that sets, so that like you can have some Vitality set that is going on for you, or because like Vitality sets are a little bit all over the place for Death Knight? I didn't understand. Feel free to link your forum post though. It's cool.
It's cool, man.
Yo, yo. Hey, 49. Oh, this is Fisher, isn't it? Hold up. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put this to Fire Strike and we will use this one on like Flashbang or something. It's alright. Doesn't necessarily need to proc all that much anymore. It's alright. Let's go to Father Kaiman. He's gonna give the Eye of Korvac quest now. Cheers for the follows. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out also, dudes. We're about like close to 3 hours now. I was saying 10 minutes we can get the level. We'll see. Oops, what's going on? I'll recover the relic, bro. Sell some stuff over here. Maybe those shoulders were okay. With lightning shoulders. Do we go Korvac or do we go like Mogdragon Shrine first? Let's go for the shrine so like I'm more like stronger or something. Yo, Prone with the sub. Hi dear Prone. Welcome to the family. Welcome to Local Lounge. Really appreciate your sub and send. Let's get some love in the chat for him, please. Really appreciate the support, my dude. I'm glad you're hanging out. I'm glad that you're liking it and decided to sub, dude. Thank you. Sub hype, man. I'm getting destroyed. I think this might be the 27th. Yep, 27. Burn, physique, cast speed. Cast speed is whatever, I guess. Let's go for the Eye of Korvac. Vision proc is looking insane. Sale. I guess we'll be level 50 in Father Kaiman's quest. How are you doing on the floor? What's my DPS? It's kind of unreliable to like judge it from there, but it's about like 10,000. You can kind of compare your Fire Strike if you would like to. It's sitting on like 5k to 5600. But DPS is a little questionable because there are some procs, you know, like the Fissure would proc on the floor, there's Burn. The dot that you're capable of putting. So like between two characters, it's a little bit hard to say. Man. Nice. You think it looks high? I actually think we don't have good gear. The only good thing that we have is thanks to Devil's Crossing, so that is good news. Like anyone that's going to be playing this can actually have that. It's really easy to hit, respected with Devil's Crossing, and level 35 is pretty cheap to find this item. And then you just put one searing ember on it, and you're good to go. Hype it up, dudes. The run is almost over. It'll show now soon. The Eye of Korvac. Let's loot the boxes as well. That was 6 minutes actually. So we could say like, wrap this up, we could say like 3 hours demo with this build. And this one is looking really legit actually, like the skill build ended up at level 50 is looking really good. It's looking really good. I mean, some stuff about this is that like, was it, you know, a lot harder than the others? No, not really. It was somewhat on par with like Nightblade, I would say. Nightblade is a little bit more struggly than this. It requires like more beefiness that you need to take from like gear. This one, since it's ranged, doesn't really care all that much. But it definitely needs a good weapon. So at the start of the game, we kind of needed a good weapon and we needed movement speed. We have gotten it from like various other stuff. It's good. The devotions are looking alright too. You could definitely continue playing this way, and what you could do is like a little bit minus fire resistance from there, a little bit more minus resistance from Viper, and a little bit more even from the Elemental Storm. I would definitely go for them. I would most likely drop that one and this one later on, and maybe try to build up for something like an Alzun Torch, or maybe a little bit more defensive if you would like something like Targo and Bard's Harp. And the procs, you know, the Wayward Soul and Behemoth is an option. Good options. Good options. If you're joining from YouTube, thanks a lot for watching. Cheers. I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you.